Welcome back to the Fandom Memorandum. I'm Brady and I'm joined by Enrique, and we're here to talk about the D23 updates. Let's freaking go. We were playing Helldivers last night, and I literally had it split screened up on my projector. Josh from the Den of Nerds, shout out, was giving us all the updates and confirming everything on Twitter and everything. It was actually pretty hype. We were having a good time.
It was pretty sick. It was pretty dope.
So, Incredibles 3. I know we were talking a little bit about who the bad guy could be and all that jazz. Is it confirmed to be Gamma Jack, whatever his name is?
I don't think it's going to be Gamma Jack. At least what they said at the thing. They said like that it's someone who said it's a villain that thinks that not all superheroes are good in a sense.
Okay.
And Gamma Jack, for example, he like is very brutal and he'll kill everyone if they're being evil, except for hot ladies. He'll let them live, but he'll kill hot ladies if they're super evil, and like it's really hard for him to. And he's kind of a sleazebag. And so they said like the main thing that the villain's focusing on is like that not every hero is good and that there's like bad heroes.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun, dude. What I love, so it's cool that, you know, I'm not a big Incredibles 2 fan. I'll be honest. I've been pretty vocal about that.
Yeah.
But I still like that it was kind of like Incredibles 1 that was like really focused on Mr. Incredible. Incredibles 2 is really focused on Elastigirl. And Incredibles 3, it's gonna be focused on the kids, which is kind of fun.
I wonder how far in the future it's gonna be. Like, I'm wondering if the Jack is gonna be like old, or if it's just like right where they left off, like last time, how Incredibles 2 also just went right from Incredibles 1 when the Mole Man showed up to terrorize the city.
Dude, I would love a time jump. I'd be all for it.
Yeah, I'm guessing there is going to be a time jump if the three kids are the main heroes for this movie.
Yeah. Even if they wanted to do it where like if they don't want to do a full time jump, they could do like the first 45 minutes or like right after Incredibles 2 and then time jump.
Yeah, that would be nice. That'd be nice.
Pretty hype. I need to go back and play the Kingdom Hearts games. I haven't like really dove in on them. It sounds like, I mean, this Kingdom Hearts show, like that sounds like a pretty big deal for the fandom.
I would say so. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the Kingdom Hearts games, but I don't know if they're going to do the games as the show or if they're going to do a completely separate thing or what. So I guess we'll see.
Yeah, this Ghost Market like movie, I have no idea what it's about, but I know in the Discord this morning there's been some debates about the animation style. I tend to lean on being tired of this new like modern DreamWorks, modern
marshmallow
Pixar
looking
yeah.
I don't know. I've talked to Nate. He's an animator and he's like, yeah, that's just like how the animation that Disney wants all their like not prodigies, but like they have a school in Anaheim where they like teach them to specifically draw this style of animation. And he said that's just like Pixar's like MO, which is super stupid because it looks so bad. Like it looks so dumb. Like where everyone's like super pudgy and like smooth almost, and not, I don't know. Like I know that Pixar's had kind of like a smoother look with their stuff, but like the weird marshmallow people is just kind of like, we're kind of sick of it. We're kind of done. Like, let's go back to Prince of Egypt type or Treasure Planet type animation. Like, give us that, you know? But
I would be all for that, dude. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Dude, what we got to do, we got to have Nate come on like an episode of the Fandom Memorandum and just have an episode dedicated to animation where we can go through, you know, some of the modern anime stuff. We can talk about some of the sketchy Invincible stuff. We can talk about Spider-Verse, you know what I mean? We can talk about this modern day Pixar stuff. It'd be kind of fun just to get his perspective as someone, you know, who actually does that.
Someone who's in the industry looking for a job.
Yeah. Coco 2, what the frick?
Dude, Coco's dead, bro. Mama Coco's gone. Here, let's see. I'm trying to look at this here.
Coco 2. Tuco.
Yeah, it says he picks up a few years with an older Miguel, and it says that Ernesto de la Cruz is back, the main villain of the first one.
Okay.
But now for revenge against Miguel, which I'm like, I guess it makes sense because like, can they die? They can't. Like, can they? He got smashed by the bell in the first one, but like you only die in the afterlife if you're forgotten. So it makes sense that he's still alive, but I also just kind of feel like it should have just been like a standalone thing, and they should have just left the movie where it was instead of making a second one.
Yeah, like I'm a big fan of Onward. I don't want an Onward 2, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, No, and bro, he hits the very like middle school Mexican stereotype, like with the jean jacket, jean shorts, and the fade on the thing. Like he hit it so good. Like it's so funny. I just thought it was so funny when I saw the picture for the preview. I was like, you got to be kidding me.
You're like, well, hey, someone knows ball.
Someone knows ball.
Oh, that's funny.
I will say it looks more Americanized, even though this does take place in Mexico. So I wouldn't say it's really like Mexican standard, but whatever.
Yeah, I honestly, it just felt kind of like a weird take for me, like a weird pick. I'm like, hey, I mean,
Yeah, like out of all the movies you could have done a sequel for, Coco 2.
Yeah.
But all right.
All right, bro, don't judge me. Actually, maybe you won't
Okay.
judge me because you've got a kid, so you should have even more of an excuse to watch this than me. But
What, Bluey?
the Bluey movie, dude?
Bluey movie.
Cinema, dude. You ever watch an episode of Bluey, bro? They get kind of
No,
good.
I've watched plenty with my niece when we used to babysit her. My daughter's not old enough yet to like really, I'm guessing, kind of like actually internalize Bluey or anything, like actually know what's going on. She would just look at it and be like, "Ooh, screen," but that's about it. But
Yeah, your baby's at the age
Yeah,
you
no.
could throw on John Wick and it's not gonna do it.
exactly, she doesn't care. She thinks it's hype. She'll sit and watch me play Minecraft. She doesn't know what's going on, but she's there. But yeah, Bluey movie hype.
Yeah.
Hype. I don't know how I feel about it being in 3D.
Yeah, that is a
Personally?
little strange.
I don't know about that. I think it would have been better just to keep it 2D and just do a full length movie for it. I don't know what they're even gonna do for the movie, but
Yeah, I'm
Sure.
with you on that. Oh, Tangled,
they had
bro.
no, dude.
The
no,
Tangled
dude,
live
no.
action. Come on.
No, dude, they haven't learned from the only
No,
live
they
action
haven't
that's done like that has worked is Lilo and Stitch, which grossed so much money, and that's why they're making the second one because they're like, oh, money glitch, let's go.
So
But
dumb.
every other live action, trash.
Yeah.
Moana, trash.
Yup.
Mulan, trash. Garbage.
Hey, I will
Like-
say I kind of liked the Aladdin live action. I'm not gonna lie.
That one wasn't bad. It was an okay one, but still, like, it's not as good as
Yeah.
right. You can't top Robin Williams. You just can't.
Dude, the biggest
Impossible.
one that was like the worst was The Lion King because that's my favorite Disney movie, and I'm sitting there watching it
Oh,
and I'm
yeah.
like, what is
You're like,
this?
No, and there was no point to do it. It's like they're animated lions. Why do we need a live action version of lions singing?
Yeah.
Like we already got it in cartoon form. We don't need it live.
Oh, dude, and then in
Like-
Moana, they get that little chicken, and they just made a 3D animated version of the cartoon chicken rather than just like making a real chicken.
Making it a chicken. Exactly. It's so pointless. It's so dumb. And then it's stupid. It's dumb. And then Zootopia 3, I'm not surprised at all because the Chinese market loves Zootopia and they go crazy for it. And so I'm not surprised at all that they're doing another one.
Did you see
Like-
Zootopia 2?
No,
Me either.
I haven't watched it.
I haven't watched
I haven't
it.
watched it. I heard it's actually decent and it's
Really?
actually not bad. I've heard it's good, but I'm just not surprised they're doing a third one because it just grosses so much money for them, not just in the U.S. but mainly in China because China has a weird obsession with Zootopia for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, I thought the first one was good. I just never like it's not very rewatchable. I'm not like, oh, I need to throw on Zootopia. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yes, I love this movie. It's my favorite. So yeah, I don't know.
Okay, did you ever watch this Percy Jackson show?
No, I think my wife watched the first season or so, but I didn't.
Yeah, I
So I
watched
can't. I
season
don't have an
1.
opinion on it.
Yeah, I didn't watch season 2 because season 1, I don't know, maybe I'm just it's very evident that I'm not the target audience anymore. So I'm kind of like,
Yeah.
it's a little kiddie, but yeah, we got the season 3 teaser, so that's something, I guess.
Yeah, it looked interesting.
Yeah.
It looked very interesting. Oswald? Oh yeah,
Oh,
it's
the
based
Lucky
off
Rabbit?
of that's how Mickey Mouse was like
I'm guessing
founded a little bit.
conceived, yeah.
Yeah, because it's just the same style.
Oh, this is that one character that existed before Disney had Disney, like when he worked for that other company.
Yeah, no, and he existed before Mickey. He was the original, like he was
I'm
the
guessing-
starter thing.
So is this a movie? Oh, it's a mini-series, a 3-part mini-series.
Yeah.
I'm guessing. What the frick is this? Romy and Michelle too? What?
Romy? Wait, what?
It's Lisa Kudrow and Mira Sorvino or something. It's some sequel to something that I've never heard of.
Is that? Oh, okay.
So there's that.
Interesting.
Don't flame me in the comments. I have no idea. Oh,
Is it Romy?
yeah, it's Romy and Michelle too. What in the world? Is this a TV show?
I don't know. I've never seen this. I don't even know. I have no idea what this is. Cool. Let's see. We got they have Princess Diaries 3 as well.
That's hype, bro. Bro, did you watch those first 2 Princess Diaries movies? They're pretty good, actually.
Yeah. No, my wife, when she was like, just leave it. She's like, why can't they just let it die? Just let it. It was fine. I was like, I don't know, bro. They gotta milk the cow as much as they can get for it.
See, but Disney is saving the industry. It's okay because we got the biggest announcement at D23, Ice Age 50. How are they still making these movies, bro?
I don't know, bro. Boiling Point. I have no idea, bro.
Yeah, we already talked about Lilo and Stitch 2. What the frick?
Dude, this is so dumb. I don't know.
How do you feel about this Gato movie?
I don't know. I think kind of have hopes for it because like it's looking like it's animated, like drawn, not like hand drawn, but like it's looking, at least from what they showed, it's looking like actually promising.
Dude, it's kind of like Bolt. Like it looks almost like Bolt, but not 3D.
I'm guessing. Yeah, it's looking like Bolt, and it's kind of almost has like the Puss in Boots type artwork. Not real. I don't know. It looks good. I am actually all for it.
It's like a cross between Bolt, Puss in Boots, The Last Wish, and TMNT Mutant Mayhem. That's interesting.
Which is good because I like that kind of animation. Very interesting. Very good.
Before we dive into Marvel stuff, I guess we can start doing some heavy hitters. That Ahsoka season 2 trailer.
It was pretty peak.
It looked pretty tough, peak. Bro.
You have her. So I'm just like, I'm wondering where it's taking place, because Ezra's involved, but Darth Vader's still not dead at that point.
No, right? Darth Vader's dead.
No, he's dead.
Yeah,
with Ezra.
Yeah, so this is Ahsoka season 1 was post Return of the Jedi. So Luke is a fully active Jedi at this point.
Okay, and so Luke is fully active. He's on his own. Okay, that's my bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just have Hayden Christensen talking to Ahsoka, walking her through everything, still being a master from the grave. What a beast! What an absolute beast!
Let's go.
So I'm excited to see that, and then I'm hyped to see more like Republic warfare, like how they're getting how the Empire has to counter them and stuff. Like it actually looks so hype.
I don't know if you're a big reader, but you should borrow this book, bro. Heir to the Empire. This is essentially their source material for Ahsoka season 2. So it's like this is what Ahsoka season 2 or what the entire Ahsoka show would be if she wasn't in it at all. This is all like Luke stuff.
Yeah.
But it's all about Thrawn. This guy Timothy Zahn, this author, he created Coruscant, and then George Lucas was like, "That's a great idea," and he threw it in episode or in the prequels in episodes 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
if you ever want to read it's a trilogy of books. If you ever want to read them, you can borrow mine. It is like freaking awesome. And so the fact that Thrawn is here, and I will say I didn't love, like I thought it was cool that they brought back the guy that voiced Thrawn in Rebels to be the live action, but I thought he looked kind of bad in season 1. I thought like maybe he wasn't in the like best fitness level like that you would expect Thrawn to be in or whatever. Just what we saw in this teaser or in this trailer, I think he looks a lot better. I think he got into the role a little bit better.
Yeah, no, I agree. No, I'm excited for that. And then yeah, what was the other one? Was it Starfighter? Was the other Star Wars teaser?
Yeah, and was that you that sent the leak of that teaser? Because it hasn't dropped officially online, right?
No, I thought it was. I don't know. I just saw it on Twitter, and it was someone posted the video of Ryan Gosling with his co-star walking up to a ship, and it was like super short, and then it was done. Like it was really just a teaser. Like there was no trailer. It was just that was it.
Pretty good cinematography though. Like that robot that's like pulling the thruster and it goes zipping around.
Yeah.
What I'm worried about is this leading to some BS Rey as Obi-Wan type movie. Like, is that
hell no.
Yeah, like is that where we're ending, or is this going to be separate and they're going to do their own thing?
I hope it's just a separate story. Honestly, Star Wars needs to move away from the Skywalker. Like Ahsoka's still good. Like I'm not saying that, but I'm saying like if Star Wars is smart, they need to just be done with the Skywalker series. I'm sure a lot of people agree with me. And they need to go either do a new story or go to the Old Republic and start there. And just start predating the Skywalker saga and do the Old Republic, because that would be sick. Or just do a Darth Vader movie solo, or Darth Vader show, and showing him like doing all the stuff he does, because bro's a wicked man. Bro did so much stuff in the comics to just brutalize other Jedi, and like it was insane. Like, it's actually crazy.
Dude, they need to just hit up Star Wars Theory and just adapt his Vader episodes. Have you watched his Vader fan films, dude?
No, I haven't. I need to though.
A brand new one just dropped this year. It's the second one, Vader episode 2. It's like 19 minutes. You gotta freaking watch it, bro. It dropped probably like maybe 3 weeks ago now, or 2 weeks ago now, and I watched it live on stream, and oh my gosh, it is freaking insane. The whole premise is, what if Mace Windu survived his like being chucked out of that skyscraper, and so like years later he comes back for some vengeance against Vader.
Some vengeance.
And so
kill bro.
Yeah, and in episode 3, so episode 1 gives you all like the Vader backstory, and that was in live action, and they were gonna do it all in live action, but they're gonna go back and animate it. It's really high in animation instead. Episode 2 or episode 1 is all of Vader's backstory, showing that he's still like troubled or whatever. Episode 2 is kind of setting up Windu and him and some other Jedi as like a threat, and it ends with Vader and Windu like finally facing off and about to fight. Episode 3 is gonna be Vader and Mace fighting, and the guy that voices Mace, they got the guy that voices Mace from Clone Wars, T.C. Carson. He's the guy that also does Kratos.
Oh yeah, no, that's it. Oh, okay.
And then the guy that's doing
dope.
the fight choreography for the 3rd episode is Nick Gillard, the guy who choreographed the prequel trilogy fights, including the Obi-Wan and Anakin fight. So this is gonna be like actually peak.
That's actually insane. That's actually crazy. That's actually crazy.
Okay, before we dive into the Marvel stuff officially, should we briefly talk about the leaked Beyond the Spider-Verse trailer that also dropped yesterday, separate from D23? Bro. Bro. Did you watch it?
I did watch it.
Dude.
I watched it. I saw it on Twitter. It's like 4 minutes long.
Yeah, it's long.
And it just starts off like from when he's like tied up on that punching bag talking to himself. When Miles Morales is rizzing up Miles Morales on a punching bag.
Calling
like
a style
with himself. Like, what are we doing? Morales, and just back and forth.
He's like, bro, I gotta be in Spanish.
But I really like how they are tapping more into Miles's electric powers, at least for like literally the opening scene is him like activating that and then just get it. Oh my goodness. So it's making me hyped, especially for like Doomsday and Secret Wars. I'm like, is this gonna tie in at all? Or are they just is it gonna be a separate thing when Secret Wars comes? Or are they gonna use this Miles Morales, not Shameik Moore, not his actor, but like it's from he's from the animated universe, but he comes into the Marvel one and he's like real. I don't know.
I'd be into it. I'd be so into it. Hey, it looks good. The animation looks incredible. It's coming out middle of next year. Dude, next year is looking stacked.
It's looking loaded. It's looking very, very loaded right now.
So it should be good. How do you want to do this? How do you want to do the Marvel?
All right, let's start with Vision Quest first.
Okay.
Let's start with that one first.
Starts off with some dude like biking past the house, or maybe it's like a bar or something. You see our man Vision walking around talking to some bartender lady, and it sounds like him and Wanda used to come here back in the day. You know, they got their little W.
They got their little W plus V. Nice.
Which, bro, Wanda's not dead, right? We're definitely seeing her.
Well, she was in Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, and she it was kind of like with that Shayla Cruz guy. She got crushed by something.
She got like crushed herself or like imploded or something, where it's like nuanced and kind of there, but not really. I don't know. I feel like she needs to be there for like the other stuff. At least, I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Well, because we've heard rumors that she's going to be a villain in the Mutant Saga, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, which would be insane.
Yeah.
So bro goes into his freezer, he closes the door, bam, and it just has his digital worlds.
Oh yeah, dude, this is going to be so cool to be in this like fake world, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, Also, I wonder why he's got Vision on ice in there. The Vision we're seeing that isn't white, is that the fake Vision from Wanda, or is that him?
I'm thinking that's, so you know how he's like a normal person. I'm thinking White Vision is him, like the normal person too, and I think he goes in the freezer to like stay cold while he's like launching this supercomputer on his body, because like
Oh, right. I forget he's a literal computer.
he's rendering an entire world full of people, and so I feel like he's just sitting in the cooler just to like keep himself from overheating or something.
That's got to be exactly what it is, because he doesn't have an Infinity Stone anymore, so he's just like insane tech now.
It's just pure like he's literally running off graphics cards, CPUs, and all that. No, just kidding.
Bro, his
But,
RAM
like,
his RAM must have cost so much.
it literally costs $1 billion probably.
Yeah, dude.
So
Holy crap. Okay, this digital world, I mean, this is gonna
Yeah.
look beautiful. Like,
yeah, but
Alright.
I also think it's kind of interesting when he gets to the world. He has all his people. They're like, "What's up?" And they're like, "Welcome back." And I don't know, are those people are they other entities like Ultron, or are they just like are they something that Vision made? Like he just like made them as like to have friends or something.
well, that's what I'm wondering too, because like, so we see him in his like mind palace watching his own memories or whatever, right? And then
Yeah.
we see this lady, and I'm pretty sure that this is this lady is like the rendered version of Edith from Tom Holland's Spider-Man. That AI, the Even Dead I'm the Hero AI that like he has in Far From Home.
Yeah.
And so if that's Edith, and then we have Jarvis, literally played by Jarvis from the Agent Carter TV show, who
Yeah.
we also see in Endgame. So we've got Jarvis in there.
Yeah.
And then we've got two more that are little janitor guys that I'm not sure if they're just programs or if they're like also some other AI.
They're like repairmen. Like I wonder. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So yeah, they're like fixing stuff up. But then obviously we get the biggest
The
reveal.
big one.
We got Ultron. So I get ahead of myself because there's a line that Ultron says towards the end, which I think is pretty revealing. I guess I'm a little bit confused because I always thought that Jarvis himself kind of got steroids essentially and became Vision.
Yeah.
But if
That's what
if Vision is actually the evolved consciousness of the Mind Stone itself that grew separate from the Mind Stone, Jarvis is still its own AI consciousness, and so is Ultron.
And so is Edith. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I also think it's interesting that Vision yells at Ultron, and he's like, "You can only be in human form. Like you can't be your natural robot." So that makes me wonder what like Jarvis and Edith look like if they're not human form. Like, is
True.
it just gonna be like, because Jarvis, what Jarvis was just like the yellow glowing thing, like that was all he was. But like, does he have a separate form? Because Ultron gave himself a body with his metal vibranium body.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if Edith and Jarvis have their own too.
Yeah, and I also wonder, we see in Avengers Age of Ultron, after Vision gets created and Tony Stark is uploading a new AI to help power his systems, we see that as he's looking through options, we have one that we can't see that everyone assumes is either Karen or Edith, and then we have one that's like a reference to 2001: A Space Odyssey that says Hal, but then the two that we can clearly see are the one that's Tadashi, which is just a reference for Big Hero 6, but then the other one that we see is Jocasta, which of course is Ultron's wife that he creates. So I'm wondering if we're going to get a Jocasta cameo in this, or even like a Jocasta side quest or something. Basically, I guess it all comes down to what is Ultron's goal, because I don't think he's just here for a cameo.
Yeah, no, there's some reason, and it looks like him and they're gonna be the main characters of this whole thing. So I wonder what Ultron's goal or what his purpose is at all.
From the studio that brought you WandaVision. And Agatha all along. All right, let's see. So now we've got an aged up version of his son. Is this Billy? Or is that
Billy?
the other one?
Wait,
Wanda
where?
And Vision's sons on those analog TV or those CRT TVs.
In the background?
Yeah, there's Billy and Tommy. So I think this is Tommy, right? It's an aged up version of Tommy. They're sitting there looking at it, and he's basically saying like, "Yo, I'm looking for Vision," and then Ultron kisses him, says Mazel Tov, it's a boy. So that means that now we've got an organic character, an actual speedster, who we thought was not real. We thought he was a figment of Wanda's magic. So now he's here somehow. Dang.
Oh, do you think so? Her brother was Quicksilver, and with which we'll get to later, the X-Men announcement. Do you think the organic boy is gonna be Quicksilver if he's a speedster?
So taking up his uncle's moniker type of
his uncle's moniker, because his uncle, because of the copyright stuff, when Disney didn't own Fox, they're like, you can't say X-Men, you can't say mutant, you can't say Quicksilver, you can't do it. And it's like, oh, they're just enhanced humans. Oh. So I'm wondering if maybe that's how they're gonna spin it, because with Doomsday also later, the whole universe is gonna reset with Secret Wars probably. And are they gonna use this kid as the speedster for Quicksilver in X-Men and stuff? But I don't know. I don't know.
He's the perfect age. He's the perfect age.
He is.
Dude, also look at this shot here where Ultron and Vision are standing here. Actually, I'm gonna just share my screen just for this shot real quick, just because I think it's freaking beautiful. So this
standing on that thing.
Yeah, they're standing on. So it's interesting. I love the visuals. I think that this is gonna be really cool, but it's cool how we see this circuit board thing. And the last time that we saw imagery like this with this yellow circuitry was when Vision plugged himself into Ultron's brain in Age of Ultron and locked him out of the internet. And so I think that that he inadvertently, in order to lock him out of the internet and trap him, I think he trapped the final version of the final surviving version of Ultron's consciousness into his own brain.
And that would make sense, because that would make sense. Also, it's giving Tron.
It's definitely giving Tron. Oh, I'm really excited for this.
Yeah.
October 14th, we're getting it. Oh, then you have that one shot of the house, and it's all Stranger Things out. The sky is all red. Then he's literally floating like Vecna. It's all poured up. And wait a minute, is that freaking? That's not Wanda, is it? What is happening here?
Here, hold on. Let's keep this going. Let's keep this going. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna go a little bit, more, just a little bit. Right after this shot, we're gonna sit right here. What the frick is this?
It's Freddy Krueger.
What is that, bro? It looks like Freddy Krueger, but what is it? And it glitched around in the thing. So what is that?
Bro,
I don't even know.
I don't know. It looks like Void. It looks like freaking Sentry.
I know.
But
it looks
it's
interesting.
Not. Or maybe it is. I don't know.
Sentry crossover.
That'd be hype.
Okay, let's keep going.
Okay, look at that right here. Yes. Who is this freaking chick that's possessing the man? It's all red magic. It's very Scarlet coded, or Scarlet Witch coded, but I don't think it's her, but it could be.
I don't know either. It's
hard to tell.
Like her.
Yeah. It looks kind of like one of her sisters, like Mary Kate or Ashley or something.
Yeah.
Firewall. That's epic.
What is this?
What does that
say?
That's weird.
I don't know. Okay, let's keep going.
Run
down the hallway. He's got a payphone. Okay. Who is this?
Yeah, who is? And
who
also,
the frick is that?
That looks. I know it probably isn't this, but that looks very Extremis coded from Iron Man 3.
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking. It very looks like heating up, just about to freaking pop and explode everywhere. But maybe it's the same thing that was running through the ground at the manor that we just saw with circuitry.
Them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry, now I'll tell you. Yeah, Visions.
Okay, yeah, who's this guy?
I don't know. He's dressed up. It kind of looks like Loki, Hydra type beat.
Yeah,
I can't tell though.
And also, have you heard the rumors about the original Human Torch android, the synthetic man from Captain America 1 being in this?
Really, I did not hear about that.
Yeah, they had art of him at the Vision Quest display. They had a painting of him on fire. And I was like,
that's pretty interesting. Okay.
You got Jarvis getting all jump scared.
Those are the two. Those are the same people from. Yeah.
And what is that? All right, now he's all decked out. Now this looks like he's not in his mind palace anymore.
No, this looks like he's in an actual. Is that his son? Okay, plane. Like, who is this?
Maybe that's
Is that Vision again?
the synthetic man. Who knows? But then this looks like he was almost talking to himself right there.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, maybe that's where maybe the fake Vision from WandaVision has also somehow survived, and now they're like connecting somehow.
Yeah.
Now bro's tweaking.
Because he could be connecting. Because if we saw Vision pull down that firewall, maybe it was turning off the firewall so that stuff could make its way in.
Interesting. Now bro's a
pirate ship.
Is he piloting Vision's brain?
What is happening? Oh.
Ayo,
okay.
Ayo. What is happening?
What's this guy has a little. This guy's got an Uzi.
Yeah. At a hospital. Very nice. And why is Vision fighting him?
I don't know.
So I don't know if he says it right there. He might have said it right there. Ultron says a line. And let me actually pull up the exact.
Well, like
words. He says a crazy line.
What's his background? Okay, this looks like they put Ultron in prison inside his mind. Like, who are these people? Who's this guy with the cowboy? Is that a statue or is that a person with a cowboy hat on back there? Because like it almost looks like Ultron's in prison in this shot, and he's talking to him through like the prison phone. But like, who are these people in the back? And like, they look like girls too. I think the chick closest to Vision's head, I don't know who that is. The chick to the right of him, I think is Edith, or whatever. But then who's the cowboy hat? And then there's one more person on the right side of the cowboy hat who also looks like a girl that we haven't seen yet. I mean, but it's blurry, so I'm not sure.
Okay, also, I can't find exactly what he says, so go watch the trailer and you can listen to it yourself. But for anyone watching this, but Ultron says something about like, you need to go save your son, right? Like he's talking about that. But right before that, like the beginning of that line is something to the effect of, you need to set us free in order to save your son. So it's like there's something about Ultron and maybe even like Jarvis or maybe like some other antagonist that's also trapped in Vision's brain, that if he allows them to escape his brain and come back into the real world. Yeah.
Here we go.
Free us all and save your son.
Right there.
Yep. So is this just like in the comics, or are we finally getting the return of Ultron? Like, is this going to culminate with him coming back to the real world? Because I would be so hyped.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. This one was surprisingly chock full of some nerd stuff. Like this, I was always curious about Vision Quest, but now I'm like,
yeah,
they might have cooked here. And it's I love the whole dialogue of like fathers and sons. You know, you got Ultron, who's kind of filling a father role because, you know, Tony's gone and, you know, Vision isn't with like Hulk or Thor or anybody else. So he's kind of filling that role, and it's like, it's almost like a commentary of like generational trauma type of thing, where like Ultron's choices and issues have affected Vision, and now it seems to be kind of bleeding into this son that Vision didn't know actually survived the events of the Hex. I don't know. Cinema.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm excited.
Me too.
But yeah,
is it time?
Well, it's time for Doomsday time. Let's do that next trailer here. And
first thoughts
about the Doomsday trailer.
What do you? Well, I mean, what is immediately just like hype for you,
dude? The first shot of Victor Von Doom sitting on a throne, like also a throne that Loki sat on in Loki season 2. That looks like it's been rebuilt a little bit.
Dang, I didn't even think about that. That's actually hype.
So let's open this up here.
Look at all those runes.
We immediately got stuff going on in the ground. What's happening here? And it's green. So again, it's green. and it's Loki's, like, imagine it's Loki's throne that he has taken over. He's using Loki's power of the time stone to just do whatever. But let's keep going.
And we give that Sue Storm dialogue about
This is the
freaking-
Sue Storm Glaze. The Sue
Yeah.
Storm Glaze.
Now listen right here. That's the Avengers theme. It's super
Yeah.
distorted. It's like gung gung. And we got Obi-Wan Kenobi Magneto.
Okay. Yeah, what is bro wearing?
Bros in Jedi robes. Oh, it's like an arm sling.
Okay, it literally looked like Obi-Wan. Yeah, but
Oh, I love him.
one of my favorite Marvel characters of all time, I think.
Yeah, me too.
Steve Rogers with the beard.
Now we get
Okay.
a better shot of this painting. Or
Now
whatever
we
it is.
got a better.
Tapestry.
Yeah.
And this has got to be.
Okay.
So is
Do you
this
think-
is this him and his mom, or is this his wife and child?
People have been saying wife and child. I think it is wife and child. Low key, since we know it's Robert Downey Jr. Low key, what if it's just Pepper Potts and his daughter?
See-
And this is how the multiverse has effed it up, like just completely destroyed everything. Is because now, like, in a different multiverse, he lost them in the 818. Is that, or is it 616? Which universe is Fantastic Four in?
828.
I don't remember. 828. So he lost Pepper Potts and his daughter in 828 in Latveria, and this is what has become of it because of all the stuff that's been going on with all the time breaks and stuff. I don't know,
See, or
but
hear me out.
Yeah.
Him and Reed were friends in high school, all like friends, but also kind of a rivalry.
rivals.
They both were into Sue Storm, right? She ultimately chooses
Yep.
Reed, and then the way that he ends up coping with it is he starts looking into the multiverse, and that's when he realizes that all of these other multiverses exist or whatever. So he goes, you know what? All these other people get their happy endings in these other multiverses, so I'm gonna go find a universe where Sue will be with me. And so then he
Yeah.
goes with Sue, and then something happens, maybe caused by Captain America, maybe caused by somebody else, that results in them being destroyed, and then him realizing, oh,
Or not, yeah.
we don't get a happy ending, and that's when he like starts to want to take his vengeance on the rest of the multiverse for all of them kind of cheating their way into what he calls later on stolen lives. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting to see.
Let's keep going.
We get the homies. Thor looking real scared. This shot's crazy, bro. The aura. Right here, pause real quick. Dude, that's Central Park right there.
Yeah, no, it's got to be. But which Central Park is it?
Right,
Is
right.
it A2 828 or is it 616? Is it Tobey Maguire's universe?
Yeah, I think that's
Who-
96823.
is it the X-Men's New York? Like, whose is it? Whose
Yeah.
is broken right now? Like, whose is that?
Holy frick, dude. It is like, it's decimated.
Yeah,
What a shot. And we're like flying in low key.
yeah. I am a avid Pedro Pascal hater.
Same.
I thought his acting in this trailer was incredible, though.
I think he
Like,
might have,
his emotion was actually insane.
dude. I thought his acting was fantastic.
Yeah.
Say that again.
Okay, we've got Ant-Man and his girl, or his daughter.
Yep. See, I
Okay.
called this. I freaking called this when we were doing the breakdown for the CinemaCon trailer. And there's like the close-up
Uh-huh.
shot of him holding someone, like some blonde person. Everyone was like, "Oh, it's probably him holding Sue." And I'm like, "There's no way. I think he's holding Frank."
It's not. Yeah, it is Franklin.
Oh, Magneto crying. You've all lived stolen lives. Dude, that shot's insane. And look, he's wearing the other outfit like we were talking last night.
Yeah, he switched. Yeah.
Finally, like an actual, like, slightly cocky Reed, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
Okay. What is this statue? Like, I'm trying to figure out what that is, because that might give us an indication on where they are.
Oh, here we go. It's like Greek.
It is Greek.
So I guess it could be the X Mansion, but I feel like it's got to be Doomstadt. It's got to be Doom's castle.
Yeah. Total curveball. The city we saw was just actually Latveria. Wasn't even New York.
That would be insane, actually. Thing is that, like, okay, so this fight that he's coming into right now, this is where Doom is wearing the really cool armor, right?
Yeah.
So I guess this has to be the X Mansion because he brings the Sentinels up.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. There's so many unanswered questions. Look at that. Look at that.
Aura just stops it, bro. Oh my gosh.
And then this right here, freaking smacking out his hand. Yeah, we see the Sentinels there. You got a Sentinel off to his right, laying down.
Are those Sentinels or Doombots?
Maybe they are repurposed Sentinels.
Maybe they're both.
But look up.
Okay.
There's that glass building up in the top left corner that he jumped out in the other costume.
Yeah.
So maybe that's like a ship of his.
So wait, he jumps out of that building with one thing on, with only one metal thing on.
Then he's got a completely different outfit on, different mask too.
So
maybe
we're thinking Reed and Thor had different interactions with him, like at different times, different outfits, different things.
Yeah.
Because do we see his face when he's yelling at him? Because I've been seeing people talk about how when he's fighting Thor, he has like the riveted. Oh wait, yeah, he has like the riveted, like jagged one, and then there was a different shot where he's wearing a smooth mask, different mask, like it's smooth and softer.
Bro.
Okay.
Dude, it's so tight. Oh. Notice how the runes on his little round metal things were different? They weren't like the same as each other?
Yeah, they are. This one's like a star looking thing, and this one is
like a cross, low-key.
Yeah.
That trailer is incredible.
Now, what do we see from the sun? Okay, also some things I've been hearing about. So these, like, let's go back here. So some things I've been hearing about this glass and why people think it's like Loki's throne, like that he took over and is using Loki's power, is because people are thinking that these shots were showing everyone meeting together and maybe it was the last trailer, but like, and this is actually Dr. Doom using Loki's powers to look where people are and looking at their present day and looking through these glasses, like these are all like the different ways he could look through it and all the stained glass or whatever. That's theories I've been hearing, and so
that's cool.
Yeah, it's just more. It's more trying to piece together where everything is and when stuff happens.
They did a great job of hiding like the actual timeline.
Like timeline, you can't even like. It's really hard to put together because some people are saying that it's like the incursion's gonna happen last, or he's talking to Reed first, or maybe he's talking to Reed second and he fights Thor first, and then he talks to Reed second, and that's when Reed's like, "Did you do this? Like, what are you doing?" And he just doesn't answer him.
Maybe this is gonna be like a flashback movie. Maybe it's gonna be like the incursions have happened, and then it's gonna go back and show some stuff, and then it's gonna go back to modern, and then go back. You know?
So everyone's saying like this. So everyone's thinking this part right here with Thor is before this part of the trailer when they are meeting together, because like it's kind of like Thor looks defeated a little bit, and it's like all of them talking together and like going through stuff, and it's like when the X-Men and everyone has finally set their beef aside and is like, we need to figure out how we're going to stop him instead of fighting each other, because we already saw Shang-Chi and Gambit fight, so we know that there's some indication where they all just start fighting each other for some reason.
It's weird though, because why would Thor go after Doom solo unless he was already like kind of patrolling the cosmos? So it almost seems like maybe Thor is gonna have like a B plot where he's not with the team for a lot of the movie, and then he's gonna show up and fight Doom, and then kind of get up to speed about everything that's going on, and then go join the team and assemble everybody.
Yeah. Figure out stolen lives.
And it immediately shows Cap. So Cap is obviously something about, okay, I don't know if you've heard this, but the new footage that we're going to get in Avengers Endgame Encore, it sounds like we're going to get like 7 minutes of footage of Cap putting some of the stones back. And something about that has messed with Doom. Something about his...
Something happened.
Yeah, like... Oh, man. Also, know, dude, they still haven't put the Endgame tickets on sale yet, so like I wonder why they're waiting on that. Maybe it's like gonna be a final push right before that movie comes back to theaters. I don't know. But that's next month.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, same shot of Loki, so they're definitely hiding Loki stuff.
Yeah, they're not showing where Loki's at. Is this in Wakanda? Is this with Namor? Is this...
Yeah, and it's Ghost, Shuri, and Falcon. So it's like clearly the new Avengers and the Avengers have come together.
Where's Sam Wilson? Or where's Captain America? We have not seen him at all in any of these trailers.
No, but we saw him briefly in the last trailer, because at one point Reed holds him back at the fight at the X Mansion. Sam's in the blue suit, so we know that at least at one point that's he pulls up there. But he's that's all we've seen. Yeah, he's really not featured. Like, yeah, he gets held back, and
the new Avengers aren't in this one at all either.
They're gonna die.
They're gonna die. Let's see. We got Namor. Who's that?
That's U.S. agent right there. That's John Walker.
Okay, there's one Avenger, but then we have Wakanda, Shang-Chi, and Namor.
Who were they just talking to? Who were they all standing looking at?
I think they're talking to Sue Storm. I think she's telling him what the deal is with Doom. Like, she's saying... Yeah.
You're right.
So I think that's just Sue Storm.
Oh, Steezen. Where is he right here?
I don't know. I can't tell.
This has got to be Doomstadt. This has got to be Doom's castle right here.
Yeah, you think so? I think so too. Because like
that's like a rug on top of stone.
Yeah. To like no info here.
It looks like he's like perched over like a courtyard or something.
I know. Or like in a room.
Yeah. Up on like a loft. Oh wait, hey, there's someone standing next to him. Go back. Someone's robe was just like moving around, so that might be.
Oh, yeah, that's the foot right there. Doctor Strange?
Yeah,
question mark.
Doc Strange, bro. He's in dark.
Is that his sheriff? Is his sheriff already here?
What a shot!
There's two. There's two people.
Yep.
Look, there's one right there. That's a different robe.
Yep.
Those are different foot. It's got to be Doctor Strange and the witches.
Dude, I'm telling you, when Clea goes and grabs Doctor Strange at the end of Doctor Strange 2 and is like, "Oh, incursions are happening. You got to come with me," or whatever.
Yeah,
I think she's already working for Doom at that point, and
she's one of the witches, and she's like, "You got to come work with him," and he's like, "Facts, actually." Yeah. So I'm coming.
Yeah, I think he just straight up agrees. I think he's not deceived or anything. I think he's like,
"Nah, he's right." That's how it is. That's how it is in the comics. He goes to Doom. Doom's like, yo, you want to be part of my team? And he's like, yeah, I'm down, and then joins him. So like,
and anybody who's not excited for this movie has been deceived. Like they got sucked in by the media saying that Marvel's bad. Because look, Marvel had a lot of bad things going on, but like if you really look at it, it was like every other thing that Marvel put out was actually like pretty decent and sometimes even like good. And now we're just gonna get back to just consistent bangers, I think. Oh, this is what we were talking about last night, the little black around the green blast, which could simply just be like, you know,
Doom's magic,
stylistic.
It just could be his magic, but interesting.
Oh, that's
great.
Oh,
he's got ruin on his hand, but he just uses magic here, and like insane magic too.
Oh, he looks so good right there, dude. Bro, this is what I need. I need a giant man sentinel fight. That would be so fun. Freaking boxing a sentinel in the background.
That would be sick.
Yeah, man. I mean, I gotta say, for me, trailer of the year. I mean, I haven't seen anything. Get Wrecked Dune 3. This is peak. That was our D23 breakdown. You'll notice that we didn't cover everything. We were a little bit pressed for time, and we wanted to give a little more time on the Marvel coverage. But you'll notice we didn't cover the X-Men cast. We're gonna do that in a separate video. We wanted to dedicate a whole video just to that. Very big news. If you haven't heard, go check it out. If you like what you saw here, like and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.